today we're going to go over the bridesmaid dresses, which, if you've watched I Am Shauna Rae Season 1, the bridesmaid dresses that we went shopping for during that season are the ones we ended up with. Rylee and I are in different shades of blue, as well as with our older sister. Our older sister is in the darkest shade of blue, while I am a middle blue, and Rylee is a light blue, and then Tara is white. So we went in for our fitting, and ultimately, I think they look really well. We got our dresses trimmed to our heel length, and I don't know why my brain is like, I can't think right now, but it can't think. I think I've just keep trucking because we had to kind of figure everything out for the dresses. So the dresses, they got hemmed, and then we got our slits measured, which our slits are going on our left side, and then our pockets are going to be put in. And our next fitting, which is our final fitting, is the 6th of July. So I'm super excited to see it. I think Rylee looks really well. I'm not sure how my older sister looks because obviously they're not in the same state as us. Therefore, they're not getting it fitted with us there, and therefore I have also not seen any photos. So I hope that they match us very well. I know that all of our shoe lengths are different, but it doesn't matter because you're not going to see our shoes. And the only thing that I'm a little upset about, a little worried about, I informed Tara, and she was like, oh, why don't you just order a new dress and get it reshaped? And I'm like, Tara, it is way too soon to the wedding. You can't do that. So my actual waistline is under my ribs and in between my hips, just like everyone else's. But there's a very small gap. Unlike everyone else, I have like an inch. I can touch my ribs to my hips when I'm sitting. So for me, I've learned to kind of go and place my waistline under the hips or above the hips and under the ribs. And this dress just doesn't match up with that. Instead, it's kind of like right under my bra line. So instead of it being like here, it's here. And unfortunately, makes me look very disproportionate for my body. And it's fine for the day. I don't look like I have a waist. And it's okay. I mean, what's ultimately going to happen, and I told Tara this, is that after the wedding, I will probably take it apart and make something out of it. Because I will never wear it again because of the waistline. Unfortunately, it just isn't going to work with my body. And there's no foul on anyone in a sense, because when we got fitted, I got fitted in a woman's dress and the waistline was right. They ordered it in the size I was, and that ended up being a junior size. And for some reason, the junior width and length of the bodice area is just not the same. It doesn't look like they allowed enough length for a torso, in a sense, in my opinion. But it's neither here nor there on anyone. It's just a company thing. And ultimately, hopefully the day still goes well. If my dress not being right is the worst thing that happens with this wedding, then this wedding is doing fantastic. So this is the dress, and this is what I mean by the waistline. It's on my ribs, which honestly my waist is here, so it should be here. And if the skirt area was lower, then I feel like I wouldn't look so long and I don't know. I just feel very, very, very long, and there's no padding in the chest area, so that makes me a little uncomfortable because there's no support, and you can't wear a bra with it. But the back isn't too bad. It has this little gapping area, which I don't know if that's supposed to happen or not, But it's not too bad for a junior dress, being the fact that I had to fit a junior dress versus a flower girl dress, I guess, was their sizing, because of the fact that my chest and my hips would not fit a flower girl's measurements, because I am larger in those areas due to my puberty and stuff. So it's been fun learning everything that's going on, and honestly, I'm kind of looking forward to see what I can do with it to make it work for my body after the wedding. But that's the update on the bridesmaid dress. As we can see that my waistline is not the same as everyone else's, but it'll be okay. It's gonna be fine. And, like I said, if it's the worst thing that happens, that's fantastic. Have an amazing day, though. Bye!